So, it's been a few days since my last video, and now the real fun can start, seeing as we're officially in the postseason and not just in the tiebreaker games anymore. The two wildcard games are very interesting. One of them I did not like at all. It was a boring 7-2 win. The New York Yankees over the Oakland A's, and I much more preferred the Oakland A's, as did most of America, I would assume. Besides maybe those pockets of Yankees fans. However, the Rockies-Cubs game was a totally different story. It was an epic, long, almost 5-hour game filled with drama, intense pitching, and viral bear hugs? No, seriously, the internet's going crazy about this. I mean, look what happens when you type in Arenado-Baez hug. You get nearly every major sports site posting articles about it. Just an endless supply of articles about the Arenado-Baez hug. A hug that is now being called the hug heard round the world. Also notice it says Twitter loses it here. I hadn't actually checked that, but I mean, who knows what's happening on Twitter. And you look down and there's more articles. And more, and more, and lots of videos. So it's pretty unbelievable the way the internet has exploded over this. Oh yes, and you'll get lots of results if you do an image search. Lots and lots and lots of results. So anyway, all that hugging business aside, a backup catcher named Tony Walters, who hit 170 batting average the entire year for the Colorado Rockies, came through in the clutch in the 13th inning with a go-ahead RBI single, and the Rockies went on to win the game 2-1. Definitely one of my favorite postseason games.
The 0-2 pitch, swing and a miss, he got him! Scott over!
That call sounds awful familiar.
Got him!
I knew I'd heard that before somewhere.
He got him! Got him!
I think that all the announcers for the rest of the postseason games should at least make an effort to use that call once per game for the rest of the playoffs. Oh, wait, before I go, I sadly have to talk about Game 1 of the NLDS. Both of them. Both of them were bad, from my perspective being the kind of fan I am. A massive Braves fan and a Rockies supporter. Sadly, the Rockies' fate was reversed on them. This time, they were the ones that lost in extra innings. Meanwhile, the Braves' story is even worse. It's just plain awful. See everyone next time. I'm trying real hard not to cry here, folks. Just kidding. We all know that the teams that fall behind in the series always seem to come back and win it. I mean, think about the 2015 Blue Jays and last year's Yankees. I mean, what are you going to say to that?